If you're a local business owner and you're looking to generate more leads, watch this video because I'm going to tell you guys the one answer that nobody is doing, and for me, I can't understand why. So 3 weeks ago, I had a buddy come to me. He was like, how do I generate more leads? Obviously, I'm a Google Ads guy, so first thing I'm going to tell him is run your ads on Google or get yourself ranking higher on Google, right? And so he's like, okay, so how do I do that? My first question to him was, are you running LSA ads? And have you ever updated your GMB? Now, some of you guys might not know what that is, right? Local service ads, which is LSA, is a pay per lead model. You only pay when a lead comes in and books an appointment. If you have people window shopping, looking for a job, salespeople, whatever, you're not paying for that, right? Usually Google Ads charges you pay per click, like cost per click, whatever, cost per conversion, stuff like that. But they're pushing local service ads more right now, and it is literally you're only paying when this lead comes in. So he came to me, and that's 2 questions I asked him, and he was like, no, I don't know what local service ads are. And I was like, okay, cool. Let me show you how to set it up. And within 24 hours, this dude got 2 leads. 2 leads in 24 hours from $2.50 in ad spend. He only paid when the leads booked in. He had, within those 2 weeks, because it's been 3 weeks he's been running this, within 2 weeks he actually generated, I think, $1,500. He also generated 17 leads, some that he's still following up with, but it didn't charge him because they didn't book. And I'll actually drop that testimonial right now. I'm with my client Drew, who runs the Auto Spa, a detailing company out here in St. George, Utah. And we've been teaching him how to run Google Ads. How's it been since working together?
It's been great working with Kasey. I've been with Kasey for less than 2 weeks now, and I've closed $1,500 in business from Google Ads. Kasey comes into your business and he teaches an effective way to utilize your budget towards your marketing, and it's been phenomenal with us. If you're not running Google Ads like this, you need to. You're missing out on so much opportunity. I wish I had done it sooner.
I appreciate that, man. You've been crushing it, and it's just the beginning.
Yes, sir.
But it literally works. Most of these businesses are not running LSA ads because they simply just don't know. Like, if you don't know what LSA is, and this is the first time you're hearing about it, literally type into Google LSA ads or local service ads and get started. All you need is a business license and your business insurance, and you can get set up. You'll have to go through a background check. It is just the simplest process. You don't need to be technical. You don't need to understand Google Ads. You just turn it on and run it, and you'll start getting leads. Now, the only way to optimize it is to actually start getting more reviews. And obviously, the more recent reviews and the more reviews you have, the higher you'll rank. And in those reviews, you want it to say the city plus service, right? And if you have images, those will help. Those will basically be better. But yeah, first thing I told him was launch your LSA ads. The second thing I told him was to go and optimize your GMB, right? Your Google My Business profile. And he was like, okay, how do I do that? I was like, go take photos. They can just be with your phone. Google literally tells you exactly what they want when it comes to photos, and they just want simple photos of like your work, your craft. They don't want your logo, your number in it, anything like that. They just want simple photos. So for him, he's a detailer, and he just takes pictures of the before and after of cars and then posts that to his Google My Business. Google wants you to update it as much as possible. So they, like, at minimum, I tell my clients to do it every week and just add like some photos to the page, go respond to reviews, do some questions and answers, add some products to the page, to your Google My Business, and most people don't even do that. Make sure all the services you have are correct. Make sure that you have NAP consistency, which is name, address, phone number. You want your name, address, and phone number consistent everywhere your business is posted. So for him, his company name is Auto Spa, and he might have changed it, I believe, but it's called Auto Spa. So now he wants that to be titled on his website, his Instagram, anywhere his business is listed. He wants the Auto Spa. He needs to have his phone number the same everywhere. He needs to have his website the same everywhere, and then his address the same everywhere, right? So little simple edits to your GMB and like improving it incrementally will help you start to rank. Also, getting reviews is going to help you crush it. There's people that actually only have 8 reviews, which he's running into this issue right now. There's somebody with 8 reviews ranking higher than him. And that's because all of his reviews are more recent, right? So all of his reviews are in the past like few weeks or the past month, while all my buddies' reviews, he has like 180, and they're all like from 3 months ago. And I just told him, yeah, he's ranking higher because he's interacting with his GMB more. And there's more people like either pushing the call button, booking in, and whatever, so Google is ranking him higher. The way to get around that, obviously, get people to interact with your GMB more, start obviously asking for more reviews, friends, family, whatever, and you can it is so easy to crush. In my town, St. George, there's not really anybody running local service ads, and there's nobody optimizing their GMB. I mean, obviously there's some here and there, but they're not doing everything. Like, they're not doing the basics. They're just doing some things. And if you just complete the basics and you update it weekly, you're going to start ranking at the top and competing with these people. Even if you're a smaller new business, you can catch up to them really quick. And most of these SEO agencies or marketing agencies are going to tell you, oh, it's going to take 6 months to a year, whatever. They're bullshitting you. Don't listen to them. You can move a lot quicker than you think. Local service ads, the way Google ranks you is it starts with local service ads at the top. Then the next is Google ads. Then the next is the map pack. And then you have your website, right? So there's 4 different ways to rank. And if you're literally, what I tell every business to do to get super quick wins, optimize your GMB, get more reviews, start updating it, and then turn on local service ads. Super easy way to get really quick wins if you don't even have a budget for marketing, because the only time you're spending money on ads is when somebody actually books with you. And for him, he has a detailing service. He's only paying $2.50 a lead, right? So it is almost impossible to lose, because the easiest and the cheapest and the most viable option to market yourself nowadays is going to be through LSA. Obviously, you can be posting organic on socials, but it's still not as beneficial as running LSA ads. Like you saw in his video, within 2 weeks, he generated over $1,700. And that's from him just starting and barely optimizing anything. And he's not driving traffic to a website. He's not driving traffic anywhere. He's literally driving it to his Google My Business, and people are calling in and booking. So I've had people the other day that I ran a discovery call with. They're like, I just don't have the time for this. I don't have the time for that. Well, then you just don't want to grow. You're never going to scale, because this is literally the easiest thing to set up that takes 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then you're generating leads. Like, it might not be pumping right away where you get 50 leads, but in the first week, you're going to see like 2 to 3 leads come in, and you can set your budget to whatever you want. I have a client who set his budget to $10K a week, and obviously Google's only going to push you the people that are searching for you and how many leads actually are searching for your service. So even if you put a $10K budget, doesn't mean you're going to spend $10K, right? You're still only going to spend what the leads come in, but it does help you reach more people because they see your budget's bigger. And if like you cap out at $20, they're not going to send you any more leads after that, right? And you don't want to be paying attention to it too much where you're constantly changing your budget. If you're not running a local service ads and optimizing your GMB and you're saying you don't have time to do it, I'm sorry, that's just a little BS. And you're just being lazy. If you really want to win and grow your business, quickest wins, super quick wins, GMB and run local service ads. Now, if you want to see more leads come in super quick, then you just run Google ads to a landing page, obviously not to your website. I have other videos on that explaining why. You guys can check them out. But yeah, easiest way to win. And I just get, anytime I'm on a sales call, or I'm talking to a person that runs a business out here and they're not running LSA, it sucks because most people just don't know about it and how easy it is. But literally, if you guys just want a quick way to start generating leads and control it yourself, turn on LSA, run Google My Business. If you guys want help on running Google ads, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'll literally shoot you over a video that has step-by-step. I'll also have more videos coming out on the channel, literally walking you through how to run Google ads yourself. It's not complicated. And I've even had people tell me, oh, I don't have time to run my own Google ads. Most of the time, the setup is the hardest thing. And even then, and once you have it set up, it's just optimizing and lowering and raising your budget. And then obviously changing your offer if it's not working or not. And that's it. Literally, there's nothing else to it. You got agencies out here charging you $3,000 to $3,500. I know because I used to do it. I used to run a marketing agency, and I learned that I can provide more value to these business owners if I show them how to run the ads themselves. Because to me, if a marketing agency is charging you $3,000 to $3,500, they're in full control of your system, like of your leads. They're in full control if they're going to generate you more or not. And if you can take that over and you can be in control of your lead flow, you care more about your business than any other agency is gonna, right? Now, I still work with every client that I've ever done Google ads for. Most of the people in this town that I talk to, these marketing agencies, they have 1 to 2 clients, and then they've been in business for 5 years. So next time you jump on a call with a marketing agency, if you don't want to run it yourself, ask them how many clients they have and why they've, like, let's say they say they've serviced over in the past 5 years 100 clients. Well, why aren't all those clients with them still? I have a 0% churn rate for my agency, and then on the side of the coaching, like, I'm just starting out with that, and we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys updated on like the stats there. I'm stoked to start training people. But yeah, like Next time you talk to an agency, literally ask them, how many clients do you have? How many clients have you serviced? And why are you no longer working with most of those clients? It's wild. It's a trend I've started seeing out here. That's why I'm trying to teach people how to do it themselves, because it is super easy. Google is going to be your highest intent leads, and sometimes it's going to be a higher like conversion. Like if you're running ads on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, those are typically going to be a lot lower conversions, but you also have to nurture them over time. They're not people that are just ready to buy. Google has people that are just ready to buy because they want your stuff, right? And you don't have to educate them, they're searching for you. So I need to stop ranting. Guys, if you want the quickest wins, like my buddy did in the testimonial when I first showed you guys, Google My Business updates. I'll drop a video soon exactly on the updates you need. And if you want a step-by-step checklist on what you need to update on it, in like a 30, 60, 90-day strategy, shoot me a DM on Instagram and I'll literally give you a checklist without us ever hopping on a call. I'll give you a checklist of everything you need to do, and a weekly checklist you need to update your GMB. And then also I can show you how to set up LSA. I will walk you fully through it just because I want you to win. I don't really care. That's where the fun and the things coming for me, right? So if you guys want any of that and you want to do it yourselves, just shoot me a DM on Instagram and I'll walk you through it. Other than that, guys, I'll catch you later.